In a world where success is often measured by money and fame, there's a deeper force at play: the mindset. The world's most powerful men don't just act differently, they think differently. From how they handle failure to the way they see time, their thoughts shape their empires. These mental patterns are not luck, they're intentional and transformative. Stay with us till the end to discover the most surprising trait that sets them apart. And if you're curious about unlocking this power in your own life, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. 1. They see problems as opportunities. Powerful men don't shy away from challenges. They lean into them. While others see roadblocks, they see a roadmap to innovation. Problems force creative thinking, resourcefulness, and leadership. That's why the most influential minds welcome difficulty with open arms. They believe that every problem solved adds to their power and reputation. In fact, many have built their empires on solving what others avoid. This mindset transforms failure into fortune and doubt into dominance. They don't fear problems, they expect them. Each obstacle is proof they're moving forward. The bigger the challenge, the bigger the potential breakthrough. 2. Long-term vision over short-term gratification. Most people chase instant rewards. Powerful men play the long game. They plant seeds today that may not bloom for years, but when they do, the results are massive. They delay pleasures others can't resist because they know the payoff will be 10 times greater. Their strategies involve patience, timing, and discipline. This foresight lets them outperform the competition over time. While others celebrate small wins, they focus on building empires. The big picture always stays front and center in their decisions. They measure success in decades, not days. Their goals aren't trends, they're legacies. That's why their empires stand the test of time. 3. They value time more than money. To powerful individuals, time is the most valuable currency. They know money lost can be regained, but time wasted is gone forever. That's why they're masters of delegation, saying no, and eliminating distractions. They automate what they can and spend their hours on high-impact activities. You'll rarely see them scrolling aimlessly or stuck in routine tasks. Their calendars are curated with precision. This respect for time accelerates their success, while others are stuck in busywork. They treat every minute like it's $1 million investment. Their time choices reflect their goals. Wasting time is simply not an option. 4. Emotion serves them, not controls them. They've trained themselves to act on logic, not impulse. Where most people react emotionally to setbacks, powerful men pause, think, and then respond. They don't let anger, fear, or ego hijack their decision-making. Emotional control gives them an edge in business, politics, and leadership. It allows them to maintain clarity under pressure. That's why they appear calm during chaos. They've built inner strength. Emotion becomes a tool, not a trap. They understand that control on the inside reflects strength on the outside. Mastering emotion is mastering influence. People follow leaders who stay grounded under fire. 5. They invest heavily in self-education. While many stop learning after school, the world's most powerful men become lifelong students. They consume books, listen to experts, attend seminars, and hire coaches. Knowledge is their favorite weapon, and they sharpen it daily. They know every new skill or insight expands their influence. They treat their minds like elite athletes treat their bodies, with care and discipline. This constant growth keeps them ahead of the curve. Learning isn't a task, it's a lifestyle. They don't wait for opportunities. They study until they create them. Information is their fuel. The more they know, the more powerful they become. 6. Failure is fuel, not a full stop. Where others quit, powerful men dig deeper. Failure isn't the end. It's a blueprint for better strategies. They analyze every mistake to uncover hidden lessons. Setbacks don't break their confidence, they strengthen it. That's why so many powerful men have stories of early failures that became foundations for success. They embrace discomfort and use it as a sharpening stone. Each failure becomes another chapter in a greater comeback. They wear failure like a badge of honor. It proves they tried, learned, and evolved. For them, failure is simply forward in disguise. 7. They think in systems, not just goals. Rather than only chasing a goal, they design systems that create consistent progress. A goal might give direction, but a system provides momentum. Powerful men focus on daily habits, routines, and structures that produce results. They don't rely on motivation, they rely on design. Systems remove friction and automate success. That's how they keep winning even when motivation fades. It's not magic, it's method. Success becomes predictable when the system is right. They optimize their lives like machines. Good habits are their silent secret weapon. 8. They surround themselves with greatness. Powerful men know that environment is everything. They don't tolerate negativity, laziness, or small-mindedness in their circle. Instead, they seek mentors, partners, and friends who inspire them to level up. They understand the power of association. If you're around greatness, it rubs off. Conversations become smarter. Standards get higher. Ideas become bolder. Who you're with often shapes who you become, and they choose their circle like their life depends on it. They build networks, not comfort zones. If you want to rise, surround yourself with people already there. Energy is contagious, and they choose wisely. 9. Risk is a tool, not a threat. To powerful thinkers, risk is necessary, not scary. They study risk, calculate it, and use it as leverage. They know that safe paths rarely lead to greatness. Taking smart risks allows them to disrupt industries, build wealth, and break new ground. They're not reckless. They're strategic. They weigh odds, prepare for losses, and move anyway. This courage separates them from the crowd. Playing it too safe is often the biggest risk of all. They trust their vision more than their fear. Calculated risk is the price of big rewards. Without risk, there is no real growth. They build safety nets, but never let them become cages. For them, progress always lives just outside the comfort zone. 10. They control the narrative. Powerful men understand the power of storytelling and perception. They shape how the world sees them by controlling their image, message, and platform. Instead of letting gossip, news, or trends define them, they define themselves. Whether in business, media, or politics, they frame their journey with intent. They speak with confidence, act with conviction, and command respect. Owning the narrative gives them influence that goes far beyond facts. It's not just about who they are, it's about how they're seen. Perception creates power. They know that the story people believe becomes reality, so they craft that story with intention and clarity. They align their words, actions, and appearance to reinforce their message. Every interaction becomes a chance to reinforce their brand and strengthen their legacy. Now you see, it's not just wealth, connections, or luck that makes these men powerful, but the way they think. Their mindset is their greatest asset, and it's something anyone can start developing today. If even one of these points inspired you, imagine what applying all of them could do. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.